Hello, welcome or welcome back to the Lounge with Annette, where you might see a little bit of this and you might see a little bit of that. How you doing? Hello everyone. Welcome to the post review for this diamond painting here. And this diamond painting is called Steampunk Beauty, and the artist is Lola Flair, and I purchased it from Rhinestone Goddess Creations, and it is a 55 by 55 and the drills are round. However, this particular artist will be archiving her diamond painting and her art, I believe, either at the end of this month or sometime in September. To get more information, follow Rhinestone Goddess Creations Facebook page, and it'll list the information. But after it's archived, you will no longer be able to get her images as a diamond painting. Okay, so this canvas comes with 60 colors and 5 dust drills. I chose dust drills because I'm just not a fan of ABs until I find the right product that will work with it. Okay, so this canvas was done for my event that I am hosting for the month of August. It ends August 31st, and it's on Facebook, and it is DP with Partners Along. That was where, this is where, excuse me, you're partnered up with someone. You pick, I think it was 6 canvases, and then your partner picks 6 canvases. And then out of the 6, we pick 1 of each. And at the beginning, Marla was my partner, but then there was someone who didn't have a partner, so Marla agreed to be that person's partner, but Marla picked this one for me. And I had it going through 3 Facebook groups. The first one is Amalia's World of Colors, Diamond Painting with Jack, and Black Women Who Diamond Paint. I originally started out with 34 participants, and I don't know how many will have a finish, but a lot of them completed it and enjoyed the event from the little bit of feedback that I got. So it was it is really fun event. I decided to do some games and surprise people with prizes, because a dot along is not to expect any prizes, but I said, I wanted to show my appreciation for them participating, and I, offer some prizes. And let me see, anything else about the specs? Nope, that's it about the specs. So let me go over my notes. My notes are, the drills were round, and they had every color had trash, but not bad trash, just a little small little leftover resin or anything like that. And the drills were different sizes, like they just were matched. Some was small, large, medium, all of that kind of stuff. So I really had to make sure I was getting the right drills on the canvas. And the other thing I did not particularly like, and I'll bring the canvas up closer, is the skin tone. But everybody is saying that it looked good, but it's just me. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so the first part I don't like is this area right here. I don't like that dark spot there. And the skin is blotchy, and I was just like, why? Why is it like that? I understand the shading and all that good stuff, and the nose came out okay, but it was just, I just don't like when it's so many like colors in one section. I just don't like it, and I don't like the way it looked. Okay. So, and another thing, they had in her top lip, there were odd drills there, like I was like, that, no, I'm taking that out. So I took out the eye drills and I made it just one color. And then they put the dust drills right here, that color there, which is okay. I left it there, but you see how it had the little white. It was like that in the top lip too. So I just didn't like it, but I kept it in the bottom for some reason. I just kept it there. And then her chin, I didn't like how the skin tone was in the chin, but I decided to keep it because I didn't feel like changing it. Yeah, so, but that's the only other thing that I did not like is the overall skin tone. But other than that, I liked how the goggles turned out, even though it was a lot of confetti, but it really did turn out really nice. I like her hair. The hair is really nice. They did that really well as well. And her eyes, I changed, not changed, yes, I added some sparklers, and I'll show you that later, in her eyes to make it just pop out a little bit. And I added, I don't have any more of these rhinestones, these sparklers right here, so I can't even remember what it was, but I put it all in her top just so it can look a little sparkly. And let me zoom in. I probably used too much because I ran out of them. I gotta order some more. But those are the spark. I'll bring it up closer too. I don't know what I was going for. I just wanted her top to be a little glittery. All right, so let's zoom back out. And now let me just show you if I can remember where all the ABs were. But we're gonna start with the purple. I'm not ABs, glitter drills. This is the purple glitter drills. And they put that in her, it's all in her hair somewhere. And then there's some down here in her top and in her, the neck thing right there. And let me think, anything else, where else this might be? But I think it was mainly, like, it is sprinkled all around. It's not in one designated place. Okay, now I'm going to show you the red glitter, dust drills. And these are the red dust drills. They're really pretty. And like I showed you earlier, they were sprinkled in her lip. And you have some in the goggles there. And it's not too much. And you have like a few in the eyes. It wasn't a lot of places. Okay, that's dust drill number 2. Okay, dust drill number 3. Where was this one? I think it, okay, I think I can remember where they are now. It's like an off-white. Oh, there we go. I was like, it might not be able to see it on camera, but that's the dust drill right there. I'm going to keep these too. And those are in this area right here. And all in that area where you see the light colors. And you have a few in her eyes. Okay, number 3 down. Let's look at number 4. And the 4th one is also in this area as well. It's like a baby blue or gray, or like, yeah, it's kind of like grayish, bluish. Can you see it? I don't know what color you would say that is. But yeah, that's that dust drill. And again, it was all sprinkled in this area right here and over here in this area. And the last dust drill is all in her tops. It was sprinkled in her braids. It's sprinkled in her puffs and in her hair, all over there. So let me show you it. It's a dark, kind of like a dark blue. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, see, really, really pretty. Now the dust drills, their size was perfect. Like they was not like small, medium, large, or trash. Oh, you know, I need to retract what I said. Not all the colors had trash. The dust drills did not have that much trash at all. But yeah, those were the dust drills. Now let me show you where I put the torch, the sparklers right there in her eye. And I also use a rhinestone. This is the rhinestone. I use a few, like 1 or 2. I didn't use a lot, but that's the rhinestone that I used. There's one of the torches, but I'm gonna put it in the tray so you can see it. But I just put like 1 or 2 there of the of this rhinestone right here. And the torch I use probably maybe 6 or 7 for each eye. Let me get it out really quick. This is such a pretty color. I love this color torch. The sparklers are really cute. And this is torch. I use this one so it can pop out a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, so that's all the drills that I used for, you know, I didn't do too much. I'm gonna put that back later because it's gonna be a little hassle to put that back in because the grids on the trays are small. But that's where the fairy dust and the sparkler and the rhinestone are used. Okay, so it was confetti. Like I mentioned, a lot confetti in the goggles. The sides had confetti. Her tie right here had confetti. And, you know, the face is a lot of color blocking, not too much, but, you know, you still get the little there. The adhesive was good. And that's about it for my post review of this canvas. I'm going to rate it. I'm going to rate this project a 4. I'm rating it a 4 because it's a lot of confetti. 1, 2, the drills, the round drills had, you know, mismatched sizes. And I'm just, although everybody say it looks good, and it does, I'm not saying it does not look good, but it's just a preference of mine that I just don't like how the skin tone look. They chose the right colors, you know, for her skin tone, but I personally just don't like it. And that's the reason why I'm going to give it a 4. So let me know what you think. Do you like this one? And again, like I said, this particular artist stuff will be archived. It's either the end of this month or September. But you know what? When I edit, I'm going to put the information on the screen so you can definitely know. Okay, well, that is the end of my post review. Thank you so much for taking the time out to watch. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I shall see you in my next video. Bye.